And with that kick, we're underway. So we've got a young quarterback with some experience stepping onto the field today for the first time.
Yeah, he's got a lot of talent, and it's just a matter of time until he takes that experience and matches it with all of his talent and becomes one of those guys that we say, hey, the game is going to hinge on him. I think he's very close to that.
What a place to start for the offense. First down at the 35. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle. Here's the Texans line up on offense today. They struggle at times to move the ball, so it'll be interesting to see how they fare today. That leads us to second down. The Bears defense now is going to go nickel. Handoff. Now makes the move to the right. Between plays, let's take a look at our Bears defense. They are all around perhaps the best defensive unit in the entire league. It's third down coming up. The Texans have to get to the 25 to move the chains. And that's going to be a 3 and out. The Texans have the field goal team out there. The kick, it's through there. The kick is good. And they take the lead with this field goal in the first.
Yeah, good job there by the offense driving down the field. And anytime you get points early in the game, that is a confidence boost for your football team.
Just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. And now we've got what you'd call the wily veteran at quarterback, about to head onto the field for the first time today.
Yeah, when you're a quarterback like this and you've had success, you go out in the field, you can't wait for the game to start because veterans think only good things are going to happen to them. So they're confident and ready to go.
The Texans defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 22. Here's the handoff. And that picks up 3. Here's the Bears line up on offense today. Can this unit finally gel and figure out a way to start moving the football down the field? It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. The Bears come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. The give. Taken down at the 27. And now here's the Texans line up on defense. They've given up a lot of passing yards this season, so they'll need to try and keep the offense in check today. The Bears have a third down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on third down. The Bears from the 27. Feeds him again.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
They're in punting formation. He's got a chance for a return. Keeps his legs moving. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line. And a run back of about 11. The Bears' defense on that last series may have taken some positives out of only allowing a field goal.
Well, listen, I think 3 is better than 7. No question about that when you're talking about the defense. But they got some corrections to make. I think they did it on the sidelines, and this time they're looking to go out there and get a 3 and out.
First down at the 33. Picks up 8 here.
Well, you can't knock them all down, and sometimes the running back has just got to break a tackle. Good job that time.
After running it, it's second down. This play call is for the fullback. The Texans come to the line of scrimmage and show a full house. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
First down here after the run. To the ground. And he's brought down right at the 43. Coming to the line at the 43. The Texans come out in a 2 tight end set. He's going to get another carry. Take it down at the 33.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The line of scrimmage is the 33. Third and 1. They'll go ground. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
What a a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Line of scrimmage, the 27. The Texans will line up in a full house set. Another handoff. He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Coming to the line at the 25. Trying to beat the play clock. They call his number once more. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. The Texans have to get to the 17-yard line for a first down. Going to try and scramble now. And he just tosses it incomplete.
Well, that time the quarterback, nobody open as he drops back, so he scrambles out of the pocket, and he lives to play another day. Helps the offense. Instead of taking a sack, throws the football away.
40-yard field goal attempt coming up. And he puts it through for 3.
Well, when you get points, it's never a bad thing. That is for sure. Good job by the field goal kicker that time. Nice job by the offense moving the football down the field.
The Bears are ready to return the kick. He'll take it from the 1. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Bears offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Well, Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
2 tight ends on the field here. First down at the 24. Gains 11.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. The Texans will come out in the dime. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
Let's go. 38.
Will go Brown. Gains about 3.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. One quarter complete. And defense has been the story thus far. Back after this. Here we are about to start the second quarter, and both offenses still seem to be trying to figure out a game plan for this one, Phil.
The heck with figuring out things. It's time to open it up a little bit. You got to take some chances to make positive plays in this league. These are good defenses, so if you want to get some productive plays on the offensive side, take a chance and go down the field with the football.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
He's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Just into the second quarter, and the pressure now on the defense to get the ball back.
Yes, you'd like for the defense to get off the field, not give up any points. But so far, the offense, man, they have been absolutely awful. They got to get their act together over there on the sideline.
All set to punt here. Looking for a lane on the return. Gains 5. The Texans offense has not found the end zone today. Now, they've been moving the football, Phil, but they cannot seem to close it out. It's been all field goals to this point.
You know, Jim, sometimes when you get close to the goal line, it's up to the offensive line to dominate, and that's why they are not scoring those touchdowns. The offensive line struggles once they get near the goal line, and that's tough to score when the offensive line struggles.
First down at the 18. Takes it from the strong eye.
The Texans running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
The Bears with a nickel look here on defense. Play clock's running down. He has the grab. That picks up 11.
Zone defense doesn't work in the NFL like it used to. Good job by the quarterback reading that zone and finding the open guy.
A reception on second down, but not enough for the first. Third down.
We ready? 18.
Gets the handle here. He's tackled at the 28. The Texans will go for it here on fourth down and a short yardage situation. And he'll take the snap and plow ahead. The Texans know that a fourth down conversion like that could be a momentum changer.
Oh, sure it can. It gives everybody confidence. You get to call at least 3 more plays, you hope. And anytime you stay on the field longer in the NFL, the odds go up tremendously that you're going to get a score. Nice risk-reward play that time on the offensive side.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Trying to find an opening to the right. They bring him down at the 29-yard line. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. They feed it to him one more time.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run.
All right, here we go.
From the gun. And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
Wants to give it a go here. He's tackled right at the 43.
And a run back of about 8. The Bears gearing up for their next drive now as defense has become the order of the day here. These teams trading punts on the previous 2 possessions.
Yeah, when you're playing in a game like this as a quarterback, you know the defenses are hot, and the one you're playing against is tough. So you got to be careful, be very smart in your decision making. Don't take any chances in a situation like this.
The Bears take it from the 43. Still on his feet. Second down coming up. The quarterback with the give to the fullback. Brought down at the 41-yard line.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing the football game. Now you're looking at 3rd and long, and look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up.
They'll go draw. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense. This frustrating first half continues, Phil. It appears that the offense has been non-existent.
It has been non-existent. You know what? When you play these games, you got to come out and fight, and there was no fight in this offense in the first half.
They're set to punt it away now.
Fields it cleanly and starts his return. He's tackled right at the 24. And a run back of about 9. And the score right now may not be what one would expect, given that their go-to guy in the passing game has been absent so far. What do you make of this, Bill?
You know, Jim, I think they just got caught off guard that time. I think they were not expecting this coverage and the defense to throw it at the star wide receiver, but they've had some good adjustments, and they're winning the football game, and let's don't forget, that's what counts the most.
The Bears lined up in the nickel.
Just a quick drop back. He's got the catch. Gains 11.
When you run the slant route, it's very important to know as a receiver that you're going to catch that football probably in between some linebackers.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half.
And now returning to the field, just 2 minutes to go, and it's a big spot as we've got an offense that would love to increase that lead before the intermission. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Launches it down the field. Intercepted. We're late in the second quarter, and we'll see if the offense can capitalize on their opponent's big mistake and get right back into this game before the half.
Nice job by the defense, stopping the momentum of the other football team. Now go in at halftime, regroup, and come out here and keep using the momentum you got from that interception.
The Bears' offense has been nowhere in sight here for quite a while. 3 consecutive drives that have come away empty. What about it, Phil?
That is the old phrase, MIA. They are definitely missing in action because there's no action on the offensive side. It's time for the quarterback to call the right plays and help his team out and get this thing moving.
Out of the shotgun formation. Second down after the incompletion. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Ball is out, and the recovery is made by the defense. What a golden opportunity for this offense partner to add to its lead, getting the football on the takeaway.
Yeah, it was a great job, Jim, by the defense. It was a good call from the sidelines. And, you know, they have so many good players on the defensive side. You know, sooner or later, they're going to make an impact play.
The Texans retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last 2 possessions.
Well, define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game. It's beautiful. So far, the takeaways by the defense, that's the story.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. On the money. That's a gain of 8. That's reception number 2 for him.
Texans did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now second and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
The Texans now inside the 20. A week ago, they converted time and time again inside the red zone. From the shotgun. Scrambling now. And he steps out of the field of play.
So far, wonderful execution in this drive. When you get a chance to get out of bounds, here the offensive player got the yardage, had a chance, gets out of the bounds, stops the clock. Good job by the offense.
Now looking at third down. They bring in the extra tight end. Handoff made. Shakes off the hit. And that's a gain of 9. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
The defense on its heels. Football sits at the 5-yard line.
All right, here we go. Wide and yank. Wide and yank.
First and goal. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Picks up maybe 3.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
The Texans are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. We're back, and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout.
The next snap will come from the 2-yard line.
All right, here we go. Zebra. Zebra.
Second and goal from the 2-yard line.
And he's in for the touchdown. We're approaching halftime, and with that touchdown, they have a little extra breathing room before the break.
Oh, man, they're inhaling big time, and they love the way they feel right now where they're at in this football game. On the defensive side, listen, you got some information. You saw what they're doing on the other side, so make some adjustments and find a way to get back in and get a way to win this game.
The Texans lined up now for the point after.
The point after try is in the books. The Bears are ready to return the kick.
The tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Texans' defense was opportunistic the last time when they were able to force the fumble.
Yeah, I love the way they teach defense now in this league. You know, they teach the defenders to go and tackle the football. And when you do that, they're going to fumble that football.
The Bears will take the snap from the 25. Keeps churning ahead. The teams head to the locker room, and we'll be heading to the studio to our pal Larry Ridley as you watch the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Texans right now are doing a good job protecting their house. The Bears haven't played horribly, but will need to improve if they want to win this one. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. Bears set up for the kickoff. He takes the punt from the end zone, and he'll end up at the 35-yard line before being tackled. Texans with the ball early in the second. Pass coverage will break down here, and the pass and catch will end up going for 11 yards. First and 10, the quick pass and completion is made, and the pass and catch will end up going for 11 yards. Now following the fumble, the run will go outside to the left here, and this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown. Lead now goes to 13. So that's it for us here at the EA Sports Studio. We'll head back to the field now for the second half of this prime time matchup.
All right, Larry, thank you for all of those updates. And now the teams are coming back onto the field, and we're about to get the second half started.
The second half is officially underway. He's got a chance to return this one.
And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Bears offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think you need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
The Texans defense now is going to go nickel. The third quarter begins with this play. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. Second and 10 coming up.
It's a two tight end formation.
They'll run it here. And
And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Third down now. The Bears come out with a split backfield. Out of the shotgun. And he's going to be dropped. That's a 3 and out for the offense.
When you blitz on third down, you hope to get to the quarterback. Here's why. Because there are less defensive backs back there. The chances of giving up the big play are pretty high, but the rush, they're quick enough. They get there, and they sack the QB.
Looking to make a difference. Gains 19.
What a good job by the punt returner that time. He caught it, didn't panic, he waited, he saw the blocking in front of him, made some good decisions, and a good punt return.
The Bears defense had no answers on the last series.
Jim, you are completely right there. They couldn't stop anything, the run or the pass. So you got to go to the sideline and regroup and say, we need a better effort to stop that offense.
Setting up now at the 44-yard line. Looks like they're going to run a little wildcat here. The Texans have it at the 44. Just had to avoid the sack. Incomplete. This hasn't been an easy game for the quarterback, as we can see by the numbers, but it's a little less frustrating when you're winning to have numbers like that.
Absolutely. When it doesn't go your way personally, you just got to make sure as a quarterback you don't make a big mistake down the stretch to lose the football game for your team.
Second and 10. Handoff. Brought down at the 44. He struggled to run the football last week, and that continues today.
We all need help, don't we? We need help. In this running back, that's what he needs. They need to run some different plays, give him a chance to get some success.
This is third down.
Here we go. Red 18.
Set up screen. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense.
Good job by the defense. Staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle. And now we have fourth down coming up.
The Texans call on their punter. They have just flipped field position thanks to that punt, and now the offense is really backed into a corner. The Bears offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
Double tight end formation. Here's the handoff. And picks up maybe 3 or 4. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. The Texans set at the line. Dime package. The give. They tackle him for a loss.
The Bears offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Third down. Quarters formation here for the defense. And he's going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up 4th down after just a 3-play series.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
The Bears will have to punt. He's going to challenge the punt coverage. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line.
The Texans love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Texans offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
Out of the gun. Pulls it in. That picks up 11. Just 25 yards to pay dirt. Now 1st and 10. Here's the quick toss. Going to lose yards here.
Texans running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of 3 on the play. Set up now at the 28-yard line. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. 2nd and 13. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has the injury update.
Guys, I just spoke with a Bears official. He confirmed it was a dislocated ankle. Now, x-rays are the next step because a dislocated ankle tends to also come with a fracture of some sort. In addition, it's hard to pinpoint when he could return from this injury, but this will most likely keep him out of the lineup for a couple weeks, guys.
The defense did a very good job there on 3rd and long. They got the incomplete pass, but it's the work they did on 1st and 2nd down. They made it tough on the offense, so 3rd long, everything goes to the advantage of the defense.
40-yard field goal attempt coming up. And the kick is good for 3. We're heading into the 4th, and it looks like they've seized control of this game with that field goal.
I think they have. And you know what you do? You kick that field goal, you're looking at the clock, and you're deciding how many times can the opponent have the football? What should we do? Manage the game from here on out.
The Texans ready to boot the football down the field. They're setting up the return. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Texans' defense, Phil, has been the driving force in this game from the start, and nothing has changed in the 3rd quarter.
Well, they went into halftime, and they made no adjustments. They like what they saw. So what I like about this defense, Jim, they're game tackling, and that's just a great thing for a defense.
Snap it out of the gun. Throws the pass. And they tackle him there at the 34.
wide receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebackers inside running towards them because they're watching the quarterback's eyes.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. They're setting up screen. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Well, we see it more and more. Football thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
The Texans defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. It's out of the pocket. Intercepted. Fights through contact. And he's brought to the ground. Heading into the fourth, and this offense just wants to forget about this effort.
Yeah, Jim, that's the best thing you can do. Forget about what you did on that field today. Go back to practice next week. Start over and see if you can just play better in the next game.
The Texans have done a whale of a job taking their halftime lead and adding a whole lot more to it here in the third quarter.
And they're just doing everything we saw them do in the first half. Just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
Set up now at the 42. First down at the 42. Has the grab.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
The pass play picks up only 2. So now it's second down and 8 following the completion. To the ground. Breaks the tackle. It's got some daylight. A foot race to the end zone. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Anytime you see a long run for a touchdown, what you got to look for is blocking downfield. Nice job by the wide receivers and everybody hustling, making a block and a long touchdown run.
The Texans for the extra point. He made it. The Bears are getting ready for the return. And can they return to a competitive state in this one as the game is starting to get out of hand? The score is 23-0. The Bears are ready to return the kick. Still on his feet. And they have him covered up and bring him down inside of the 15. A player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out, and we'll step aside for just a moment. We'll head back to the field now. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible. The Texans go with the dime formation here on defense. Catch made. The Bears get a first down. The third quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back here in this lopsided game.
The final quarter begins with this snap. Pulls it in.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Bears team official. The injury appears to be minor, so the trainers are just looking him over one last time, and then he'll get back on the field.
From the gun. Second down following that incompletion.
The Texans defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
Knocked down as he fires it. It'll be third down.
The Texans with a nickel look here on defense.
Drop back, shotgun formation. Secures it with two hands.
Got to give your offensive line a lot of credit. They give the quarterback extra time, and he makes the throw down the field to pick up the first down.
Coming to the line at the 36-yard line.
First down at the 36. Going deep. But it falls incomplete. Easy to say that if your quarterback isn't having his best game, that sometimes it can be hard to overcome that. So kudos to the defense, but you know this is a quarterback who expects more from himself.
You're right, Jim. Let's give credit to the defense. They've been really good today here in this game. But also, when you look at the offensive side, when you see a quarterback struggle, it always means this. Protection by the offensive line's been average. Wide receivers not getting the job done, and that's why this football team is behind.
Set up now at the 36. Two tight ends on the field here.
Take him down.
Outside linebackers in the NFL, they are such tremendous athletes. They can do everything. How about that play that time? Good move, good speed, gets to the quarterback and gets a sack.
The ball is spotted right at the 46.
The Bears need to get to the 26 to get a first down.
Takes the hit, throws.
The Texans have taken away the passing game, something they've struggled with all year, but not today, and that's why they're up in this one.
Yeah, they are taking away the passing game like you said, and that's why they're winning, because they've made the offense one-dimensional. When you do that, you can be a great defense.
They'll go shotgun here. Heaving it down the field.
The Bears turn the ball over on downs.
The Bears go for it on fourth down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Texans will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. That keeps the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down here and score again.
The Bears lined up in the nickel. First down at the 46. And at the 49, he'll be brought down. He's up over 90 yards so far on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. 2nd down and 5. Trying to power his way right up the middle. As we've seen today, this is a team that's dedicated to the run, and it's paid off with some very good stats on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough, and they have shown that toughness here today. That's why they have such a good ground game going.
Here we go. Wide and yank.
They better hurry to get the snap. He'll get it again. And they bring him down at the 44-yard line.
And this fires the football team up. The defense, 3rd and short. They stop the run, keeps the offense short of the first down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
The Texans believe they can pick up the first in this short yardage situation and keep the offense on the field. The Texans come out, jumbo package on the field.
They'll run it with him again. They'll mark him at the 41.
Nice job by the coach that time going forward on 4th down. His team is up here in the second half. He wants to keep momentum on his side. That's why he goes for it, and they get it.
First down here. They bring in the extra tight end. Leading on that running attack again here on first down.
He didn't get many yards that time on that run, but he's had a terrific day. When there's an opportunity to get some yards, he's been there to take advantage of it.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up 2nd.
Here we go.
Looking long. Flag is out.
Pass interference. Defense. Automatic first down.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Touchdown, Texans.
And that's 3 touchdowns for him today. This game is over.
Oh, listen, it's been over for a while, and I just question, why are you still trying to score? Have a little mercy. I know it's pro football, and I don't usually say this, but the game has been decided. Have some mercy on your opponent and just try to get this game over.
The Texans for the extra point. Driving extra point is good. The Bears have been flat out manhandled so far. Perhaps their special teams unit can change the momentum of this one. They need something to go their way. The score's 30-0. The Texans getting ready to kick it off. just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Texans defense, Phil, has been the story of this game.
Tim, so few words. That's not like you. Usually it takes more words than that to describe what's going on. But you're right. They've been dominating, physically just getting it done. And if they keep this up, there's no way the other team's going to win.
It's a too tight end formation. First down at the 21. Catch made. And that's a gain of 13. That's his first reception today.
All you can do is your job. And that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Makes the catch. And he's going to be tackled right around the 43.
The defense, they have a lead here in the fourth quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
Following that completion, second and short. The Texans defense now is going to go nickel from the shotgun. Makes the reception. The Texans have stepped up on defense today, and Phil, this is a defense that has been very weak at times, but that's not the case today.
Well, if you want to win a championship, it's not a cliche. Your defense has to play well, and one of the reasons why they're playing so well here today, the hustle by the players has been terrific.
A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. We return out of the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter action. The line of scrimmage, the 48. The Texans defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Almost intercepted.
When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
The Bears came away as tough luck losers last time out, and today it's been a problem for them just to try to stay in this game, Phil.
Yeah, it has been. And after last week's emotional loss, what you do as a coach, you come out in the next game and you change tactics to give your team confidence and get them going. They didn't do that. That's why they're having such a hard time here today.
Looking to go deep.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
The Texans with a nickel look here on defense. Reaches out and snatches it. The offense is still on the field right now. Fourth down, and they'll need to pick up 2.
Well, even though they have no chance of winning this game, you might as well try your hurry-up offense just to get some good practice. And, hey, if nothing else, pad those stats.
Has his man. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
It's an illegal block in the back, and they now will be backed up some yardage.
Yes, always remember as a blocker, you need to get your head in front of the defender, and you've got to get your front shoulder in front also to make it legal.
The Bears snap it at the 41. Reaches up high for it, and he's got the catch.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, if his head got yanked back the other way, an obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
Running away from the pressure. That's a gain of 6. Second down now.
Well, even though you're losing big here late in the second half, I like their choice of going with the hurry-up offense. You never know when it's going to come in handy. Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
Third and 5 following the incompletion. Double tight end formation. Underneath and incomplete that time. Should be what we call a gimme. The kick is through for 3. Some might have thought they'd go ahead and go for it there, try to put a touchdown on the board, but they'll settle for the 3. Still well back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. Kick the field goal. It's still 2 scores down, but at least you got a chance. If you go for the touchdown, which was almost out of reach, it was so long to go, then you would have no chance. So good job by the coach making the right decision in a situation like that.
Right there at the 20. The Texans offense takes the field, and what is in essence an encore bow to the crowd here, as they have been the dominant team all game long, and time is running out.
This is when I was at my best when I played, Jim. When we were winning, I came out there late in the game too. I could kneel down and kill the clock as good as any quarterback in history.
First down at the 20. Nowhere to go, as this will be a loss of 3.
Right call here by the coach in this situation. Keep running the football. Keep that clock moving. You have the lead. Just tell your quarterback to tell everybody on offense this. Hold on to the football and don't have a penalty where you could stop that clock.
Loss of 3 on the play. Takes an 8. You've often talked about prime time and how the players of today have this "it's all about me" kind of a mentality. And for you in the booth, you had to enjoy it being all about you, having a chance to call this one today in prime time.
That's right. It's all about me, and it would have been if I could have just got you to be quiet for a few minutes. But it's awesome to win in a game that's featured in everybody in the country. All your peers, they watch you. It just doesn't get better.
Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.